Bag king, coin stacks hitting the max. Opponents get cooked, no time to relax. Coins, look at cards, watch the market rise. Running with vanguard, leaving dust in their eyes. Sniping, grinding, never taking a loss. 200 mystery packs a day. I got the coin claws, dropping 50-yard bombs. Watch the rage and quit. Go earn them coins, cause I don't owe you shit.
All right, everybody, it's Dr. Coin back, dropping my new solo music intro for the channel. Let me get down to business right away. We are talking about Sugar Rush Prep in 2025 Madden. All right, here's what we're doing. Basically, the sets are as such. It began with 586s or 589s. Or 586s and 587s to get 189 overall Sugar Rush, okay? Then you want to exchange 5 times 89 Sugar Rushes to receive 192. Then you got to get 592 Sugar Rushes to receive a 95 Sugar Rush hero. Then at the top, any 5, 95, 96 overall players to receive a Sugar Rush champion, all right? So let's talk about prep today. Now, we have known this, that EA has been changing up the sets, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I've been doing today to prep, okay? What I'm doing is I'm getting auctions, right now, and I'm bidding on anything 92, 89, 95s, 97s for training, just anything for men, right? Anything the men. It looks like I just won that auction for men right there. I'm building on 91s, 92s. So when I refresh here, it's going to tell me that I got a new card, right? So this is great. We'll take that 92 at men. Now, as far as my overall stats of where I'm at, okay? I started the day with about 21 million coins, and I've spent about 13 million coins prepping. I went about 6 million coins into LTDs. So if you do the math, I've spent about 8 million prepping for this, all right? Let's look at the breakdown. This is, if they do it like last year, right? These should be the most for us, okay? But I've decided that I'm not going to do 86s, 87s. I'm prepping up here because EA has slightly changed their sets this year to where, well, let's show you what I mean. Let's go back, okay? It's not just the strict 89, 92, 95 anymore, okay? Let's go to this set right here, and I'll show you what I mean. They have changed their sets this year, so there's nothing guaranteed. Let's go to All-Star Athletes, okay? And this is their latest promo. Now, if you look at the set here to build a 95, this is where most of our coins are going to be. It took 3 91s and 2 93 94s, okay? So that's what made these 95 spike and just cost so much, is the base 91 took 93s, which was really, really weird. Then if you go down to the 91s, they had 2 89s and 3 87s. So what that could mean is say this is like a 92 for Sugar Rush. They could make it be 3 89s here and 2 89 Sugar Rush cards. We just don't know yet, right? We just don't know. So what I'm doing is I'm buying everything at men for training today. Okay, and let me show you another funky thing that they did for Combine. All right, this was the promo before All-Star Athletes. Let's go look at the Combine set, and you're just going to be shocked and amazed about what they've been doing differently to keep the value of their sets up. Let's go back to the Combine. All right, if you go look at the Combine, and as soon as my internet works, so the baseline was an 88 right here, okay? So it required 5 85s, 86 to make an 88, all right? Now, Sugar Rush if they do 89s again, is probably going to be 5 86s, 87s. Now look at the 90s here. 288s and any 287s, okay? That's what makes Combine so different than other programs. Now let's go to free agency here. Let's go look at the free agency promo, and we'll see what they did here for the sets. Okay, so if you look at the 91, they did a 6-card set, 488 overalls, and any 287 88s to make a 91. All right. Now, if you do the math on the training, we are losing so much training on the sets. But look at this 85. This is just straight up any 5 85s to make an 88 free agency player. Okay. So what they could do the same, something similar. Okay. And so we want to be on the lookout for that. And that's why I have been buying. Let's go to my items here. Let's go look at my items. I've been buying anything from 88 to 89 at min. And I have 118 of these, and I'm selling back the Combine ones tonight. So any 88s, any 9s, any 90s and 91s. If they decide to not make it set specific, I'll just roll this, okay? So don't worry about that. If the cards are not used that you bought to prep for this, then what we can do is just roll it. All right, mystery packs are the best way to get your coins back. Now, I hardly got any 93s here. I believe that 93s could be potentially used again in the set for the 95, right? And so I've been picking up 92s. I'm only picking up anything at min. And then we're going to go up to the 94s, 95s. As you can see, I have a few more of these. I've been stockpiling 95s again because the top set last year was 5 95s. I think this year it's probably going to be like 3 Sugar Rush 95s and any 295 overalls to make the 98. That's how they've kind of been doing it all year. It would be really weird for EA to take a step back and go back to last year when they've kind of the last 3 promos or last 4 promos have been doing this exact thing. They've been adding extra cards into the sets, which keeps the overalls value up for the sets and the new promo. Because without TVP, the mystery packs, and I've been picking up a few 94s. I don't know if 94s are going to be used in there, but when 93s dried up, these 94s spiked recently. So now let's go back to 96s. So I've been basically stockpiling 96s for training, right? 96s and 97s. I'll show you how much training I've accumulated. And it looks like I sold a couple things real fast, which is great. I'll always take that. Looks like I won an auction for men, okay? I'm doing a lot of auctions. I was in 72 auctions earlier today. But if you look at this, I'm picking up 99s, some 98s for cheap. And keep in mind, I'm trying to get all my training bought tonight or this weekend because when EA announces eggs, training is going to go up, all right? And so I'm just showing you how much I've accumulated tonight and today just sniping in order to go into the next promo, all right? So if you look at all this, I'm not going to count 95s as training because that's just not very good. I'm going to count 94s. I'm not going to count 93s. But the 92s, I'm going to count 92s as training. And I may even count 91s because if 91s aren't used, then I'm just going to roll them into mystery packs or the Sugar Rush roll. I'm expecting the Sugar Rush roll to be 30 to 50K. It could be any one of those. I also picked up some 90s cheap. I got all these cards at men. And so you can see right here, I've got 8 million training, right, that I can potentially use, right? So I've got 8 million training. And I just picked up another 96, okay? So I've got 8 million training. I've got LTD investments, which I'm currently stuck on a few of them. Some of them won't sell. I've got 11 LTDs. I'm selling these back, overlisting these at high prices, right? And if you look at my team here, this is the best part of the game is team building, right? If you look at the overall team,
Madden King, point stacks hitting the max. Opponents get cooked, no time to relax. Coins, look at cards, watch the market rise.
97. I need a new left tackle. I got 99s up over here. I got Broncos team. These are all 99 speed. He's 99 speed. He's 99 speed. Hester's 99 speed. I went ahead and on my defense, I went ahead and chose Anthony Edwards for my free B&D because he gets 32 team chems. And so that puts all my corners at 99 speed, 99 overall, okay? The only thing I need to upgrade right here is this Michael Williams card. And when I get the next token for Aiden, he'll be a 99. And if you look at my linebackers, I've got Kuechly, Paul. I pulled Paul out of a set. And I've got Urlacher, and I got Ryan Clark at 99. Isaiah Simmons backing him up, okay? So if I decide to, say, for instance, go to, like, and I was thinking about this all weekend, is should I add Larry Allen to the team? All right, let's go look at Free Agent All-Stars. Because Larry Allen is clearly the best card in the game right now, the best offensive lineman. However, I like to set my team up a certain way, okay? And I might bid on this card right there at 300K because that's some cheap training. But I already got 8 million training, so I don't necessarily need that. But you can continue to sell back. Now, if you go look at Larry Allen, right, and he blows my left guard out of the water, right? He's got 99 strength. He's got 98 pass block. He's got 98 run block. This card is just awesome. And Larry Allen was a stud, right? But I've also got Kyle Long, who has low awareness, but he has Vanguard. Now, the difference between Larry Allen and Kyle Long is an ability called Vanguard, to where the Vanguard just levels people on blocking. And as of right now, there are approximately 6 players in the game with this ability, okay? And I will show you one of them. One of them costs a lot. It's this card right here, Anthony Munoz, who's down to 2.89 million. Now, most people on Sunday night are finishing up the gauntlet, okay? And then they're selling back their team to go into Sugar Rush because they know a new promo's coming. So this card right here has Vanguard. He has really good blocking. Now, if you go to tight ends here, and we go to Combine, we're going to have to change the overall. I see that ahead of time. If you go to overall and you go to Combine here, we're going to sort by 93s. Is this guy right here has Vanguard on him. He has Vanguard. You can put Vanguard on Colston Loveland as a AP card, and then if you want to go add another tight end with Vanguard, go up here to the 96, and you're looking at Vernon Davis. I currently run Evan Ingram because I'm Broncos team, and so I don't have Vanguard. But if I wanted to, I could add this card right here and add Vanguard, 2 Vanguards to my tight ends. But the thing is, though, is about these is you have to activate them, right? You have to get, if you go look at the catalog here, you have to activate Vernon Davis here. If you go to the attributes, see, he gets Vanguard here, but when you click on it, it doesn't appear to be automatic. Now, if you don't want to put the X Factor, it's 2 AP. And I think that what that means is you have to throw him the ball a couple times for it to activate. So those two tight ends have Vanguards along with this Vanguard over here. And we can go over here to the auction house, and I'll show you the other 2 players with Vanguard. So like I said, Kyle Long at the right guard position. And then there's, it froze. And then, we got to go to the auction house. It's got to not be frozen. Okay. So now if you go to Combine here, '96, '97, this guy, Nelson, has Vanguard, the left guard. He's going to be one of the more expensive players. But Kyle Long is over here for like, you can get him for 266 right now, as of tonight on Sunday night. And then for the other one, the left guard, he's 1.5 million. So you have two guards with Vanguard, and then you can put the new guy as a center in the lineup right now. So you could theoretically put Mike Munchak in the center position with Vanguard and have three Vanguards. Now tonight, as we speak, right, there's been a reveal. And there is, let's go to the desktop. There's been a reveal about tomorrow. Jason Witten, okay? If Jason Witten has Vanguard, we could be looking at potentially 3 tight ends with Vanguard, okay? And there's also supposed to be a left tackle coming out, but that was on Mutt Leaks. It's really weird because they leaked this card right here, but that could be coming up in the future. But they must have leaked this one too because, yeah, so they're saying that Deion Dawkins is coming out tomorrow, but that's not on the reveals by Mutt.gg. So if this left tackle had Vanguard, potentially you could have Vanguard, 4 of the 5 Vanguards, along with Vanguard, 6 Vanguards potentially. And then if they put a fullback with Vanguard, you're looking at 7 Vanguards, and you're just going to run all over people, right? So just to recap everything that we're doing on Sugar Rush Prep, okay? What we're doing is we're assuming that they're going to change it from last year, because if it was, then these 86s right here would probably triple or quadruple in price. So we're looking at 4 or 5K, maybe 8K for an 86, okay? But I'm thinking that they are going to, do other cards here, but we don't know. It could be a 92 plus roll, in which case I'm buying 89s at men, because the worst case scenario is you're still getting men at training, and then you can still build sets out of it. Now, they could throw everyone for a loop and do 90s. I've bought some 90s, but I didn't really buy too many of them, okay? So I could bid on all these and win some 90s and more 91s and stuff like that. But if they don't make the set specific, these 92s and 93s are going to be needed somehow. We just don't know how. We don't know the set. The safest bet is probably going to be up top at the 95s, and this is why I've been trying to win auctions all day on the 95s, okay? That's kind of where we're at. So that's kind of what we're doing here, is I'm bidding on all 95s tonight, and I'm trying to get them at a Ring of Honor. I'm trying to get these as cheap as I can, right? So I sort by price, and I bid on auctions, and I win them. See, here's one for 92, 93K. We were selling these for 130K. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bid on this one right here. I'm not going to, well, it looks like someone just bought it. They're thinking like how I'm thinking, right? So what I'm doing is I'm going to bid right here at this 87. Oh, it looks like I already put a bid on it. Perfect. So I'm going to pick up this 95 at 93K, because I think that their 95s are going to be used, okay? So basically, I'm deciding on whether to not to go into mystery packs or not, because this would be an ideal setup. So I'm going to leave some training away, but I'm going to keep buying men training, because tomorrow, once they announce Sugar Rush is coming out, training's going to go up. So I'm trying to get as much as I can at men today in order to have flexibility throughout the week. I want to get my eggs done. I want to roll mystery packs if it's 86, 87, convert up. I mean, I want to make as much coins as I can during the Sugar Rush promo going into May and April, May and June, right? Because the game's basically dead in June, right? So that's what I'm trying to do tonight. I hope this helped you out, and we can, make a lot of coins together. As you can see, I've got 8 million coins. I began the day at 22 million coins, and my lineup is just absolutely stacked. I mean, my team is just half of my team is 99s right now, which is just awesome. So, and I am Broncos theme team. So in order for me to add a player, they got to have some sort of Broncos chem. If I go Cowboys, Broncos chem, I could do like a mix, right? So as you can see, I'm 50 of 50 right now, which means that all my players at my skill positions are 99 speed. That's crucial in the game now. You got to have 99 speed everywhere. Bo Nix is, I think, 98 speed. As you can see, I need to upgrade my left tackle here and my right tackle. But I think last year they gave us a free left tackle for Sugar Rush, so it could be a 98. I'm going to hold out on that and wait for there. I've got Antonio Gates leveled up. I'm just waiting on the tickets for there. But as you can see here, I'm basically just done with all the passes, except I haven't done today's dailies. And as of right now, I've got to record. I got to score 50 points. I can do that in one game. I've got everything done but forced fumbles and then doing the record passing yards with all-star athletes. So that's kind of where I'm at, and that's sugar rush prep. All right. Now, if the sets are announced 86 to 87, I would roll some mystery packs, okay? But as of right now, I'm trying to build get the little parts of the sets that are needed, because I think that those are going to be more valuable. If EA changes up the sets and they make it like, 392 Sugar Rushes and 293 94s overalls, these are all going to go up. And if they're not used, I'm just going to roll it, okay? So thanks a lot for everybody for being with me tonight on Sunday night. This is Sugar Rush Prep, how to prep for Sugar Rush in Madden 2025. Thank you, everybody. You all take care. Let's hear the theme song one more time.
Madden King, point stacks hitting the max. Opponents get cooked, no time to relax. Hard coins, look at cards, watch the market rise. Running with Vanguard, leaving dust in their eyes. Sniping, grinding, never taking a loss. 200 mystery packs a day. It's how Dr. Coin floor.
That's right. 200.
Watch the rage and quit. Go earn them coins, cause I don't owe you shit.
That's right. That's right. And if you need help learning to earn coins, contact Dr. Coin on the comment, all right? I've got a great Discord. We've got some great top coin makers in there. There's a couple people who are in the top 15 worldwide. We're talking 80, 90 million coins. I'm down in the 20, 30 range because this year I'm going a little bit smarter approach. I'm spending less time on the game, and I'm using my Madden bot to help sort out my roles and figure out the best way to get my coins back every time I do it, okay? So I'm working smarter, not harder this year, all right? And so I'm spending less time on the game, and I'm making more coins, all right? So I'm Dr. Coin. I will see you soon for the next promo coming up. You all take care. Have a great day. Peace, everybody. I'm out.